Hey guys, Timothy Chow here, and welcome back to my channel. And we are back with Endless Ocean Blue World. Alright, for first time players, when you finish chapter 1, you guys may have noted that there are titles in this game. And one of the big titles that this game has is viewing all cutscenes. And the cutscene that I want to cover, and this probably might be best for first-time players as well as for experienced players as well. This is the polar bear, baby polar bear cutscene. So the baby polar bear cutscene does take some time, and the only way there are requirements to activate this baby polar bear cutscene, and the requirements is the very big one is to complete the chapter 3 of the main story. And after completing Chapter 3 of the main story, should be able to help you trigger the remaining requirements, which is A, get the polar bear hunting scene, which should be the mandatory cutscene in the first half of Chapter 3, and the second requirement is getting the Professor Hayako Sakurai to join the team, which should be evident in the second half of Chapter 3. So those two requirements that I mentioned, those smaller requirements, should trigger after, or should be already done after you finish the big requirement, which is completing Chapter 3. Now, the Baby Polar Bear cutscene, the reason why I say it's important to get that is because in the titles section, actually has view all cutscenes. So once you are able to view all the cutscenes, then you'll actually get a title right here. So what I did is I decided to start a separate game file. I finished Chapter 3, so as you guys can see here right on the titles, I'd actually finished, started off as a novice diver, 1, 2, and 3. I finished Chapter 3, just finished, in this separate game file. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the Arctic Ocean and then dive with Hayako Sakurai in order to when you get to the Arctic Ocean. Now, the reason why I said to dive with Hayako Sakurai is the fact that Hayako Sakurai has this equipment called the AAP wax that can help retain heat in colder waters, like in the Arctic Ocean and the Antarctic. So, and that triggers when she joins the team when doing the Antarctic expedition in the south. So yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling now and head straight to the scene. Oh, and guys, just a heads up, while we're getting there, I just want to let you know, after completing Chapter 3, what I mentioned earlier about Hayako having the AAP wax to retain heat in the cold waters, you don't have to necessarily dive with Hayako to get that AAP wax in the Arctic. You can dive with just about anyone, you just need to have Hayako, or just pretty much complete Chapter 3 in order to obtain that feature in this game. So, yeah, hope this clears up any confusion. Okay, we are finally here at the polar bear landing spot. Now, just ignore about the weather right now in the game. Well, not in the real life weather, I mean the weather in the game. So if you take a look on the map, we have to be at this shore. You see where the flag is? That's the shore of the polar bear. And once we get there, in order to have the polar bear young trigger, what you have to do is to identify the bear. The polar bear. And Hayako will have the following lines. It says, "Oh, look at this. Not mistaken, the polar bear is pregnant and will give birth soon. Why don't we come back later and check up on her?" Now, unfortunately, when Hayako says the polar bear will give birth soon, unfortunately, I had to say that the birth is not soon. Even in the game, it's not soon. Like, the last time I did it, I actually did it sometime, I think, also sometime within the main story as well. But however, the birthing process literally took exceedingly long, so it's not, though the birthing process will take place soon, it's actually going to take place a long time. Now, the reason why I know it's going to take a long time is because I literally have to wait so many days, weeks, game months, I don't know, in order for the polar bear to give birth. And that's pretty realistic, like, close to realism, like, close to being realistic as possible in terms of, in the game. Compared to real life. So, yeah. And be sure to actually do this once you finish Chapter 3 so that time can pass. So that's obviously will be able to help you get the view all cutscenes, title, sooner, so that so yeah, hopefully yeah, hopefully this little tip here is helpful for you. If you guys really enjoyed this video, feel free to leave a kinda like. My apologies, like, not kind. Yeah, be sure to leave a like on what you guys think about this video, and yeah, stay tuned, subscribe to stay tuned for more videos. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one.